And hello again, folks. Sai Kamikaze here to welcome you back to Layton's Mystery Journey. Let's see here, source projector, and doink. There we go. And let's just get right back into the puzzling, shall we? It's been a few days since I posted one, but motivation is still a hard task for me. And if you've been following, this isn't anything new. And now we're off to a murder. How'd you like the basket, Cheryl? Was it comfortable to sleep in there? Yeah, thanks, Ernest. It beats sleeping on the street, that's for sure, or worse. I really think they could have put voice acting for the entire game. They really could have. Anything to stay out of the pound, out of Battersea. Well, if there's anything else at all that you need, do let me know. I hear you're homeless at the moment, Cheryl. You're welcome to live here at the office if that would help. Oh, wait, did I already do this? Oh, yeah. I feel like we've gotten past this. Yeah, okay, I've read this. This isn't where I left off. And if you don't know what's going on, you should have watched the last episode. This is where we got a murder thing. I can't speed this up any faster. Because we talked about this and about the festival and about the, like, wanting to go. Here we go. This is where we left off. The murder of Thames. Thoms? I don't know how to pronounce that. Too many letters for me. Anything above 3 is just too difficult. So this is the famous Scotland Yard, is it? It's not much of a yard, and it's not in Scotland either. As a dog who likes open spaces, both revelations are a bit of a disappointment. It's actually quite imposing, isn't it? I'll say, don't forget that the Metropolitan police are responsible for keeping the peace across the entire city of London. This is a very special place, and not least because of where Miss Layton and I first met. One of my most treasured memories. Such a fateful meeting, wasn't it, miss? This is no time for reminiscing, Ernest. Inspector Hastings has a possible murder, or maybe not, he needs our help with. Come along, let's go in. Oh, sorry, miss. Right you are. Case codes have been added to Cat's bag. Bing! Daily bonus! Yay for fashion farthings. First of all, we gotta look around for our 3 coins. Puzzle! Yes, that's how we need to start this. Oh, I see there's a puzzle hiding among the folds of that flag. What a highly improbable place for a puzzle. How did we see it from down here? Well spotted, Ernest. You quite often find puzzles where you least expect them. Now then, why don't you have a go at solving this one, Ernest, seeing as it was you who found it? Come on, be a big one. Oh, it's only 25, which means it should be easy, or I should be stupid. One of the 2 options. A shark is on the prowl at a popular fishing spot, and it's very hungry. You only have 3 pieces of bait to catch all the fish in the area. But you can't afford to throw any bait too close to the shark, or it will notice and try to bite. Where should you throw your precious bait? Your bait attracts all fish, including any sharks, within a certain range of where you throw it. Of course, you can't throw the bait directly on top of the fish. You might hurt them. What kind of bait am I using? Rocks? How does this work? Oh, there we go. And I'm supposed to catch all the fish, but not attract the shark. So if I throw one here, one here, and one here. Right?
This is an interesting one. Puzzles are made for solving.
Wait, I thought he was the one who was supposed to be solving it, not her. They goofed! They goofed! 1 out of 10 game. The shark is very envious of all the fish you caught. It's thinking of selling some of its teeth to earn enough to buy a fishing rod of its own. Poor Sharky. No, I'm not sure how I used bait, but it was more like a lure. Rot fishing has been added to the puzzle index. I did it! I did. No, you didn't. She did. See? Well done, Ernest. I'm impressed. Well, it wasn't easy, but it was all worth just to hear you say that, miss. Oh, it was so worth it. Indeed. Okay, that's 2. Don't want to talk to that guy yet. And that's 3. Okay, we got all 3 and a puzzle. Because I don't think there's anything else beyond that. Puzzle? The crotch? I mean, what? Hello, what are we out here? Katrielle, Layton & Co., no less. Good to see you at the yard, ma'am. Inspector Hastings is investigating the latest case in a rather small team of officers. A select few, you might say. Ha ha ha! After your brilliant performance of the Big Ben case, I'm not at all surprised to find you among them, ma'am. Gosh, you've made your name for yourself already, miss. Yes, which means we'll have to work hard and solve this case too. I have expectations to live up to now. Okay. Boink. No, what? What? Oh yes, I forgot to mention we can turn to the agency at any point, you know. Whenever you'd like to go back, just push the X or select the Latent Detective Agency button. I put details of all our cases on the pinboard, so you can switch to investigating another case whenever you decide to do so. So I can do multiple cases at once? Or you can play around with the office feng shui if you don't like how it's decorated at the moment. So that would be the way of going back to the previous cases if finding any coins or solving any puzzles we might have missed. Yes, and for the less serious-minded Ernest, redecorating can be a nice change of pace. Well, we're not going to be doing that. You can now put cases on hold and return to the agency at will. Now, for every 4 puzzles that you solve, you'll receive a decor docket that you can exchange for different styles of furnishings. I don't care. You've solved 11 puzzles so far and earned yourself 2 decor dockets. Wait, 11 puzzles? But that one just said puzzle 13. Jeez, sensitivity is so wonky. Something's not right. Oh, what is it, miss? Don't you think it's unusually quiet here at the police headquarters, considering a murder has just been reported? Yes, I suppose you're right. I don't see many officers rushing around following leads or anything. Oh, look! There's Douglas Sturt, the reporter from the London Times. Ah, well, let's go ask him if he knows anything. If anyone knows, if anyone will know, it's a reporter. First things always first. Gotta find them there. Coins. There's 1. Two. Wait. And that's 3. Now, is there anything else around here that needs to be dusted or puzzled? I don't think so. But here's a puzzle nonetheless. Hello, again, they all have the same voice. Miss Layton, I came across a puzzle during the course of my investigations into a certain case. Mum's the word, of course, but I can't figure it out. Oh, could I see it? You could indeed. This is a very puzzling puzzle. I'd certainly appreciate your assistance. Puzzle number 14. So I've solved 11 puzzles, so I'm missing puzzles. This one's only worth 30. Piping Hot Pizza's just been delivered, so it's time to get it on the plates. Pronto. It's been pre-sliced, you just need to make sure that all 3 children have precisely the same amount. But, there is always a but. Each child has a particular ingredient that he or she doesn't like, so you can't give them a slice with the toppings they won't eat. Alright. So... what is this, egg? I don't understand, so... oh, okay. Okay, I get it. They all get the same amount. So no tomatoes, which means we'll just go here, 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 here. Now, is this correct? No, something's wrong here. I didn't count. Counting is probably something I should have been doing to begin with. So 6 slices, so that's 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, and then that one's 9, which means, well, in this case, I've got to reduce the amount of slices this one has. Whoops. No. Grab that. No! I forgot. A, B, X, Y. Gotta remember how the adjustments of those. Wait, no, that's not gonna make a difference here. So, I can swap that to make it so they each have the exact same amount of pizza. So that's 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, and then 6, 7, 8. Ta-da!
This is an interesting one.
Oh, wait! Did I do it right? I forgot about the ingredients when I was doing that last part. I think I did it mentally, though. Hey, it worked! Alright. They each get to eat, like, over an entire pizza. I'd up for it stone cold. Holy crap, they ate a lot of pizza. There, that should put it out of your misery, PC Beat. Oh, indeed it should, Miss Layton. Much obliged, I'm sure, but I'll be able to keep my mind on the job. Lovely jubbly. Well, lovely jubbly. You're very welcome, Constable. Do call in at Layton Detective Agency if you need assistance with any other matters. You know, because puzzles are such a high requirement. Okay, that guy doesn't exist. Okay, let's talk to him. Hello there. You're on the same trail as me, I dare say. I don't know what voice I'm giving him. You heard about the incident at the Riverside Festival, I presume. A murder, no less. What a dark world we live in. So it was a murder. Whoops, I accidentally hit a button. Yes, probably, maybe not, but it doesn't seem likely, then again. So he doesn't know as much as everyone else. He knows as much as everyone else does, which is Bubkiss. Well, I thought of all people you'd know at least. Well, the word on the street is that it was a murder, but the police haven't made a statement either way. I'm glad you're using all of that glorious film. Can hear that shutter sound. Seems a bit odd, don't you think? A murder at one of London's biggest events should be front page news. It looks like we should have to get the facts from the horse's mouth. Oh, by horse you mean Inspector Hastings. He passed through not long it's... I pressed him to give me the lowdown, but he gave me a cold shoulder. I think he's probably still in his office. Ah, yes, thanks for that. We'll go and find him. No need to thank me. All I ask in return is a little dishing out of any dirt you happen to pick up. Anything at all will do. Okay. Yoink. Now then, where's the inspector? Oh look, here he is, over there. Gosh, his face is black as thunder. Must be a terribly troublesome case. He always looks like that. Perhaps he finds every case troublesome. Let's ask. First things first. Coins. Ah. Oh, I discovered a magnificent mustache that I just decided to steal. Ah, puzzle. This clock is absolutely spot on, isn't it? To the second. How would you know? Well, Cheryl, having accurate time references is a vital part of investigative procedure. Quite right, Ernest. Perhaps police and detectives alike always have to make sure they have the correct time. Come on, give me a challenging one. 40, I guess I'll have to take it. An old clockmaker needs help setting the time on these 3 clocks. The clock on each says different times. One says 4:05, one says 2:18, the other says 3:05. If one of the clocks is 32 minutes fast, another is 28 minutes slow, and one of them has stopped completely. If they're digital, that doesn't make sense. Let's set them all to the correct time. Oh, okay, they're not digital. Okay, so one is stopped completely, and one is... What? "28 minutes slow." What's 32 minutes fast? Set them all to the correct time. But if they're all wrong... One of the clocks is 32 minutes fast, another is 28 minutes slow, and one of them has stopped completely. And it's in red. One of them has stopped completely. Well, the one on the right has to be working because it's ticking, right? I mean, I never know what to take seriously in these kind of situations. Set them all to the correct time. I mean, that doesn't make any sense. I mean, the only thing I can think of is setting it to the what, like, time it is right now, as in, like, the actual time of 12:29 a.m. But that doesn't make any sense. What they say set them all to the correct time, but what time is it? Okay, hold on. So one's fast, one's slow, and one stopped completely. Well, the one that stopped completely has to be the 2:18 because the other two are... I'm trying to find out which ones. Okay, so 32 minutes fast. Put that at like 50. No, minus that. Minus that. That's something I should realize. Minusing something. 32 minutes fast. Which means 4:05 minus 32 would be 33. 333, and then plus 28 minutes would make it 3:33. So 3:33 should be the time. Because my brain, like, started to overthink it, but I think that's it.
I eat puzzles like this for breakfast. They do
Ta-da!
Sherlock Holmes for nothing.
I definitely was overthinking it, thinking it was like one of those trick puzzles. Correct time is 3:33. The old man is now completely pleased if all the clocks are right. Oh, jolly good, Cheryl. Well done. Are you in training to be a police dog by chance? Oh, sure. It's what I've always dreamt of, Pinstripes. Surely Cheryl's in training to be a detective dog, not a police dog. And he's made a very promising start. I give up. Alright, let's find the other... Okay, I found one coin so far, right? Or did I find no coins? Did I find no coins? Okay, there's one coin. There's 2 coins. Alright. And there's 3 coins. Got it. Continuing on. Oh, you're your cat. Good. I forgot what I made his voice. I've been waiting for you to show up. I see you got your usual entourage with you. Don't actually allow pets in the yard, but I'll turn a blind eye for them. I hear there was an incident at the Riverside Festival. Yeah, that's right. And the festival's in a full swing already. I was actually planning on taking my better half to the along tonight to watch a show, but now this says zapping. People are saying it's a murder. Is that right? They're saying it is and it isn't. Who told you that? Oh, it was me on the blower, wasn't it? But like I said, we don't know for sure. What exactly happened, Inspector? Well, I'll tell you what I know so far. Early this morning, a man and a woman fell from opposite banks into the Thames and haven't been seen since. But it sounds like it was no accident. The man was pushed by someone. Then it's clearly a murder. The woman, on the other hand, had chucked herself in. Gosh, a murder and a suicide. You're not suggesting the 2 events are unrelated, but just happen to occur at the same time coincidentally? I can't click. Why can't I click? My controller turned off. How is my controller dead? My controller died. It's fine, I just plugged it in. We haven't managed to ascertain whether they're unrelated or not. The people trawling the river as we speak, but we still haven't found either one of them. This is making my head hurt already. On the phone before, you said it was probably a murder, but it might not be a murder. What did you mean by that? Do you know anything about the victims at all? According to our investigation so far, the girl was called Vic and the boat was called Tim. Last name's not forthcoming. Both of them lived on Chancellor Lane, it seemed. Well, blow me down with a feather. Everything seems to happen on our street. And apparently the pair were set up as part of a Riverside show of devotion tonight. I wonder what's behind all this. It's my job to find that out, Sunshine. It seems I'm requested personally to handle the investigation. And not only that, I've been told not to involve too many officers. On one hand, I'm flattered, but on the other, I'm flexible. There isn't much to go on. And I'm happy by having a few officers at my disposal as well. Which is part of why I asked you to come down here, Pat, so you could lend a hand, could you? I see. So that's the situation. Ta-da! With the hand. Tell me, who is it that specifically asked for you, Inspector? I'm just on my way to see the person in question. Now what happens? Tag along. I'm led to believe I can find her down in Guildhall. Guildhall? You mean the town hall on Gresham Street? I used to live in a town called Gresham. Horrible, horrible memories. Most of my memories are, but that's beside the point. Yep, that's the one. Come on, shake a leg. Alright then, lead the way. Just seeing if there's anything behind him. Whoop. No. Click here. Thank you. Whoop, 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 whoop. So this is the guild hall, is it? You can almost taste the history here. It's bustling, isn't it? Especially considering at the late hour. It's a Riverside Festival, that's why. It's keeping everyone busy. So who's the person that asked you to handle the case then, Inspector? That would be the Mayor of London herself, Mrs. Pipper Lowinda. Lowinda. Lowinida. Lowinida? Lowinida. Lowinida. Lowinida? Lowinida! Oh yes, I've seen her picture in the papers. A very sharp-looking young woman. They say she's she's been shaking things up since she took office. She sounds like a force to be reckoned with. That she might be, but it doesn't help us find her. We're about to where this rabbit warren do you suppose she's hiding? Started dying. Pardon me. I don't have a mute button. Why don't we ask that woman over there? I'd rather not. Hey, look, it's a jogging lady again. Maybe she has another puzzle for me. First things first. That's one. That's two. And that's three. Look at that. Some of them are predictable. Some of them are not. Let's start with her. Puzzle. Oh, hi there. 1, 2, 1, 2. How you doing? London's such a great city. I found so many puzzles while running around, and I do love puzzles. Look, I came across this one just now. I'll never remember voices. Sports matches, only 35. Oh, it's one of these. Move only so many things. Matches are showed up 3607. Golf, I'm gonna say. The reason why is when it said spell a sport and then it said matches. So if I take away one match, it spells. Oh, do I just type it in? Let's see if this is right.
I've seen how to solve this now. Any mystery
Sorry, my
about
brain just
the
worked
puzzle
really fast
solved?
on that for, like, flipping it around and looking at it. If you ever wrote boobies on a calculator, you understand exactly how my brain worked on that one. If you turn the whole thing upside down, take away one match from EA, and you score. Nice shot. That's a good way of looking at any type of match puzzle like that, is if it's done in the 8-symbol type of shape with moving things. If it involves words, just treat it like a calculator. Oh, you're very welcome. Exercise is good for the brain, huh? Just getting a good run from him as well. Yay. I don't know what her voice was anymore. Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure I could keep up with all the 1-2s. Hello, Momo. Momo's hopping on my lap now. A little busy, cat. Alright. Wait, let's see if there was any, like, hidden puzzle anywhere. I don't think so. I think we're good. Excuse me, would you point us in the direction of Mayor Lowinida? Lowinida? I don't remember what I said her name was. The mayor? She's probably in her chamber. I should think so anyway, probably. No one's sure of anything here. That's it. You really make us believe you know what you're talking about. I'm Miss Lowe's secretary. Hesitate. Hesitate. Nice to meet you. Did you need to see the mayor about something? She's extremely busy today. I'm not sure that she'll have time to fit any unscheduled appointments. I didn't realize the mayor had so much to do. Oh, well, Miss Lowen is a very dedicated individual. As I'm sure you all know, she's taken it upon herself to totally revolutionize the way the city is, well, governed. At present, she's pushing forward for her plans for environmental projects as well as welfare reforms. Golly, this certainly does sound like she keeps herself busy. Oh yes, of course, and now it's a festival as well. Is the mayor personally involved in running the festival then? Most of them, definitely. Mayor Lowe goes to the extreme lengths to ensure the festival's success. Every year she plans a great deal of the events herself, and she's always present on site to oversee the setting up and other arrangements. And this year's festival is on a larger scale than last year's, so it's been all hands on deck around here. Ha ha ha. Well, I'm very sorry to be disturbing you at such an obviously busy time. If you could just tell us where the mayor's office is. Of course, it's just inside up the stairs. Good day to you now. The mayor sounds so busy. I wonder if she'll agree to meet us. Well, it was her who asked the inspector to investigate, so I think she'd make time. But let's go and see. Whoop. Mayor Lowe. And that's her over there. Good. Let's go and talk to her then. I don't think I'm going to do his voice anymore because I feel like coughing every time I do it. Perfect. Now I can... Oh, puzzle? No. I discovered a mysterious mask. Wait, wasn't that a part of a previous game? Nothing there. That's one. That's two. Jeez, I'm not trying to move it this far. As I said, the sensitivity is really high. And that's three. Three and a hidden item. We're good. Ooh, and she's got a puzzle. Hello. Sorry to bother you when you're so busy. Inspector Hastings, CID. Inspector. I'm pleased to finally meet you in person. And your colleagues are? Oh, yes, these two and the dog are from Layton Detective Agency. The Layton Detective Agency? That's right. I've enlisted their help in this case. Miss Layton's proven herself an extremely capable crime solver. Only the other day she helped solve a very difficult case for us. It's a pleasure to meet you, Mayor Lowe. Katrielle Layton at your service. Feel free to call me Kat if you prefer, or Katrielle. I really don't mind. And I'm Miss Layton's loyal assistant, Ernest Hiccup Greaves. Hello, Ernest. And your dog, is she also a part of the Layton team? I'm a boy. Absolutely, although she is a he. Carol performs police dog duties for us. He's indispensable to the work we do. She. Oh, that's good to hear, because the successful failure of the Riverside Festival really hinges on the resolution of this case. In fact, I hope you won't take offense, but I'd like to see your skills in action by having you solve this puzzle. We'll call this recording after this puzzle, too, so. Puzzle 17. Boy meets girl. Boy and girl are lost in a maze. Guide them each in turn along the path. Switch between them by controlling the boy. What? So... When they tread on the switches on the ground, any gates matching flowers elsewhere in the maze open up. So it's just... It's just a silly little Yeah, it's just a silly little puzzle. So doing that, and then... Oops. This doesn't seem like a whoops, I did it the wrong order. Let me first free her. Red first. Then blue. Then red. Oh, wait, maybe not. I have Luna wanting to attack my screen right now. Luna, I can't do the puzzle with you in the way. I'll have to use the other screen. Why does it seem like it should be much easier than I'm making it out to be? Oh, that's as far back as I can go? I was hoping I could just reset the entire thing. Apparently not. So let's free her. Wait, that doesn't make any sense here. If I do that, and then... Oh, wait, am I just supposed to get them to meet? Am I a dumb shit? I think I'm dumb. Yeah, I'm an idiot. I'm sitting there trying to hit both blue switches at the same time.
Do it, I think.
Yeah, so ignore what I was doing. I'm just an idiot. Boy and girl now safely back together again. Whew. Well. Well, that's very impressive. I must say, your puzzle-solving skills are abundantly clear. How did you have that puzzle in your butt? I feel confident that I can entrust the Riverside Festival case to you now. Oh yes, Miss Lowinda. You can count on us. There are a number of troubling points about this case, most notably the stark resemblance to the Legend of Thames. I'm not aware of the Legend of Thames, I'm afraid. It seems I recall hearing something like that before, but I forget the details. Allow me to explain. The tale goes like this. Long ago, a young man and woman, each from a distinguished London household, fell in love with one another. However, the two families were enemies, so the couple's love was forbidden. Sounds just like Romeo and Juliet. They were forced to arrange a clandestine meeting every night, each coming to as close to the other as they could, on opposite banks of the river. The woman's father learnt of their activities and arranged one stormy night for her lover to be pushed into the river. What a stinker. The current was too strong for the man, and he was swept away to his death. Witnessing her lover's tragic end, the woman was heartbroken and threw herself into the river as well, ending her own life. I see. It's said that the couple's bodies were found days later, locked in embrace. From then on, the ghosts of the couple were believed to draw young lovers to the river on clear, starlit nights, as lamented in their tragic fate. To appease the uneasy souls of the departed lovers, the festival was established. And that's the origin of the Riverside Festival, I presume? That's right. It's a terribly sad story, but the end, the couple were united in love. Which is what led to the belief that gazing at your loved one across Thames will bless your relationship with good luck. Well, that doesn't sound like a blessing with good luck. It sounds more like bad luck. As the idea behind Riverside show of devotion, which is happening tonight, of course. Wow, did my English just escape me there? Because I don't remember reading that correctly. But what an extraordinary similarity between the legend and the case we are currently investigating. Yes, it's either an incredible coincidence or someone contrived to mimic the legend on purpose. Interesting. It's a terrible shame that such a dreadful crime has sullied the festival. So many Londoners have been looking forward to it. We must get to the bottom of it at once so the people's minds can be put at rest. I was told you'd asked for me to lead this investigation using a small team of officers, Miss Lowe. I don't understand why you wouldn't want the whole force working on it, if it's important to get resolved quickly. Yes, the problem is, a great many members of the public are present at the scene because of the festival. If we send in swaths of police officers, we'll utterly destroy the atmosphere. After all, we're not even sure if it's a murder, an accident, or suicide that we're dealing with. I should have liked to avoid alarming the public, but keeping the investigation as low-key as possible. I see. Still... Inspector Hastings, everyone tells me what a talented police officer you are. They do? Yes, I hear you're dedicated and passionate about your work. One of the most admired detectives in Scotland Yard, I believe. Which is why I know I can rely on you to carry out the investigation swiftly and discreetly. Well, I don't know what to say. After all I praise, I can hardly turn you down, can I? Thank you, Inspector. And I'm grateful to you, Miss Layton, and your assistant. Now, I'm afraid I'm rather busy. After the show of devotion tonight, the mayor always makes a speech. Of course, we'll have to let you on. Thank you. The festival's very close to my heart, so I do hope you will get results soon. You just leave it to me, Miss Lowe. One of the most admired detectives at Scotland Yard? He's certainly dedicated and passionate about his job, but that's something of an overstatement, isn't it? Just a bit. He'll hear you, Miss Layton. Okay, well, there. How do I open up my bag? X. Yep, case notice, blah, blah, blah. Now the case has been solved. You can view the cue. Well, that's... Okay, what I was going for was this. Well, there we are. Now we're going to find out more about this case next time. So if you folks are enjoying this, please remember to hit that like button. Subscribe if you would like to see more. Other than that, I'll catch you all in the next episode of the Layton's Mystery Journey puzzle. I forgot the name of the game again. Toodles!